students, we are continuing the problems on Faraday laws of electrolysis. The next problem is 1 coulomb of charge passed through solution of AgNO3 and CuSO4. What is the ratio of amounts of silver and copper deposited due to electrolysis? Now this is the problem given. Here comparison of two elements, copper and silver. Comparison of two elements gives idea about second law of Faraday. According to Faraday's second law, the ratio of weights deposited is equal to ratio of their equivalent weights. So what is the equivalent weight of silver? Atomic weight by valency. Atomic weight 108 by valency 1. Atomic weight of copper 63.5 by 2. So 108 is to 31.75. This is the ratio of weights of substances deposited. The next question. Now we go for next question. The next question is 1 Faraday charge was passed through electrolytic cells containing solutions of silver, nickel and chromic ions. Then the weights of silver, nickel, chromium deposited are dash. Now you are provided atomic weight of silver 108, atomic weight of chromium 52, atomic weight of nickel 59. Now here the comparison between one more substance. So this gives idea about second law of Faraday. Second law of Faraday electrolysis. Second law of Faraday, laws of electrolysis. Faraday's law. Second law of Faraday electrolysis. According to this one, ratio of weights deposited is equal to the ratio of their equivalent weights. Now for silver, what is the equivalent weight? 108 by 1, because silver charge is 1. For nickel, atomic weight by charge. For chromium, atomic weight by charge. So the ratio is 108 is to 2, 9.5 is to here 1, I think 7.33 like that. So thus we calculate the ratio of weights deposited according to the second law, Faraday's second law of electrolysis. It is equal to the ratio of equivalent weights. The next question. Is when 1 ampere current is passed through 1 ampere current is passed through a copper wire for 10 seconds, the number of electrons passing through it is how many electrons are passing through it. Okay, now here we take 1 Faraday. Electrons asked, electrons are 6 into 10 power 23 electrons. Charge is 96500 coulombs. Now it deposits 1 equivalent weight. Now the relation is between electrons and charge here. So what is the charge we have? 1 ampere into 10 seconds. So Q is equal to C into T is equal to 1 ampere into 10 seconds. Nothing but 10 ampere second. 10 ampere second is taken as 10 coulomb. 10 coulomb. Okay. Now what is the concept? We know 96500 coulombs have how many electrons? 6 into 10 power 23 electrons. Now you are asking for 10 coulombs. For 10 coulombs, let us say X. Now make cross multiplication. On cross multiplication, we will get X value. So what is the cross multiplication? X into 96500 is equal to 10 into 6 into 10 power 23. X into, on cross multiplication, X into 96500 is equal to 10 into 6 into 10 power 23. 10 power 23. So X is equal to 10 into 6 into 10 power 23 by 96500. By how much? 96500. 96500. Now you know, on calculation we get, that is 6 into 10 power 23. 9650. Nearly open చేయండి. 6 into 10 power 23 by దీన్ని 10,000 గా తీసుకోండి. 10,000 గా తీసుకుంటే ఆటోమేటిక్గా 6 into 10 power 23 by 10 power ఎంత వస్తుంది నాకు? 5 10 power 4 వస్తుంది. Nothing but 6 into 10 power 19 nearly. How many electrons we are getting? 6 into 10 power 19 electrons we are getting. Okay. The next one is how many coulombs of electricity required for the reduction of 1 mole MnO2 into Mn plus 2. This is the question asked. The question asked is how many coulombs of current electricity is required for the reduction of this one. Now first of all you take MnO2 changing into Mn plus 2. Okay. Now you calculate oxidation state of manganese here. 1 manganese plus 2 oxygen equal to 0. Manganese plus 2 into minus 2 equal to 0. Manganese minus 4 equal to 0. Manganese oxidation state is plus 4. Here in this case manganese oxidation state is 2. What is the difference? 4 minus 2 is 2. So one molecule need 2 electrons. 1 mole need 2 mole electrons. How many? 2 mole electrons. 2 mole electrons are taken as 2 into Avogadro number of electrons are 2 into 6 into 10 power 23. Clearly 12 into 10 power 23 or 1.2 into 10 into 10 power 23 or it is taken as 1.2 into 10 power 24 electrons we have. Thus we calculate the number of electrons. Okay. The next one. the charge required for the oxidation of Mn3O4 into MnO4 minus 2 in alkaline solution is dash Faradays. How many Faradays? Okay, very important question. This is very important. Now first you take the conversion. Mn3O4 is converting into MnO4 minus 2. First you calculate oxidation state. So 3Mn plus 4 oxygen equal to 0. 1Mn plus 4 oxygen equal to charge. What is the charge here? Minus 2. So Mn plus 4 into minus 2. Mn minus 8 equal to minus 2. So Mn equal to minus 2 plus 8 means plus 6 I am getting. Now in this case 3Mn plus 4 into minus 2 equal to 0. 3Mn minus 8 equal to 0. 3Mn equal to plus 8. Now we have to estimate for 3 manganese atoms. For 3 manganese atoms we have 8. Now here for 1, but therefore for 3 manganese the oxidation state is 6 into 3 means 18. So what is the difference between 8 and 18? Nothing but 8 minus 8 means 10. So we need 10 mole electrons. You know 10 mole electrons is nothing but 10 Faradays. So how much current is required? 10 Faradays of current is required. Okay, thank you.